Yo, rise and grind. Happy Saturday. If you're watching this, you guessed it, you have an opportunity to change your life or someone else's. So I'm going to jump right in it. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I didn't know what we were going to talk about today. But my dad told me something once when I was younger. He said, son, sometimes when the student is ready, the teacher will provide. That means that sometimes the universe provides us with our answers. Sometimes mentorships, our social circle, whatever it is, provides us with the inspiration to get us through to the next thing or to inspire somebody else. So today I want to talk about influence. And the reason is, yesterday I was sitting at home, about to sit down and watch this show on Netflix, All American. Side note, don't watch it because you'll get sucked in, okay? It's a soap opera. And Bryce Fuller did me no favors by telling me about this show because, you know, anytime you do, no he didn't, you're watching a soap opera, do something with your life. It's ridiculous. I'm already stuck in the matrix. I don't want you there, okay? So the reason I'm talking about influence is yesterday, one of the neighbor kids that does work for me dropped by the house. He's from South Carolina. He doesn't have a lot of family out here, so he asked me to come to a track meet. I said, for sure, I'll be there. He says, well, we're leaving at 7. My first run is at 8:30. So I get up. I hop in the car because I told him I was going to go. I get down to SFCC. I realize my gas light came on and I don't have any cash or debit card on me. I look up at the track meet and it's $6 to get in. I got like $2. So I said, cool, I want this kid to see that I came because what's the point? So I went and sat by the fence. Freezing, it's raining. He sees me. You should have seen the smile on his face. It was amazing. And that's why we have to understand the importance of influence and what influence really is. Here's the reality. You don't necessarily know that you're influencing someone. You don't necessarily know if you're influencing someone negatively or positively. Listen, influence is true power. Some people think power is money. Some people think power over others is true power. No. The power that you are searching for is called positive power. It's neither positive or negative, but it's the power to influence others. And it's of utmost importance that you affect people with positive influence. Now, obviously, I've been a positive influence on this individual, so he drops by and says, hey, will you go to the track meet? I go. I'm there. He saw me. We're happy. I'm freezing. And this lady walks up and says, hey, I'm just talking to random people on the fence. Weird. But then she says, why aren't you inside? I said, I left my wallet, but I'm cool. She says, actually, this is a fundraiser for the Paralympics, and I want to pay it forward. So she gives me $10. Normally, I wouldn't have taken it. Somebody else actually asked me earlier, and I said no. But because she was the head of the Paralympics, and she was doing this anyways, I felt like, she's doing the right thing. I believe in paying it forward. I took the money. But an interesting thing happened within that interaction. It turns out that her son is a wildland firefighter. He wants to go back to school but doesn't have the time nor the money. I just happen to have my cards on me. And she just happens to be at SFCC, which is one of the 3 locations that I work at. So I hand her my card. She was so grateful, she hugged me. She even said, Anthony, I don't even know why I'm telling you all these things. I'm not a talker. Why am I telling you all these things? I said, well, ma'am, with all due respect, I have that kind of effect on people. I said, I believe in paying it forward, and I hope to be your future first African-American governor of this state. So I don't mind talking to our citizens. We talked for at least 20 minutes, and it turns out that her husband is the track coach for Cheney, which is school that I went to, which is the school that Jaheim is running for. What's funny about that is back in the day, I was not a good student. I was not a good kid. I was in and out of trouble. I've been expelled my sophomore year. I was definitely doing things that had me on the path to death or incarceration. But here, in this moment, I'm able to be a positive influence for a child, right? And I make his day by showing up. I meet a woman who wants to spread positivity, so she exchanges that love with me. I want to show positivity. I'm there because of positivity. So we're connected in that way. And then to be able to help her son get the education that he wants is a beautiful thing. So the point is this. one, you never know how you're influencing people, so make sure that you're on your game all the time. You know, there's negative ways to influence people. Back in the day, I thought it was cool when one of the big homies gave me a drink. Or I thought it was cool when one of the big homies wanted to let me smoke some of this blunt. The only problem is the big homies didn't tell me that I should have been in class. The big homies didn't tell me that I'd get this weed crap out your system. Don't be drinking, go to practice. You can be something bigger than what we are. They never said that. Well, I challenge you to be a good role model and do that. I'm not trying to steer these kids astray, and I'm not saying that I haven't. You know, when you're taught bad habits, it's only natural for you to continue showing others those bad habits. So in the past, I have been a negative influence. I have given the little homies brew. I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't, but I'm responsible for that, and that's why I'm in the community the way that I am, and that's why I move the way I move. So just realize you may not know that somebody's looking up to you, but they are. Second, understand that true power isn't money, isn't wealth, it's love and influence. It's what you do while you're here. And the last thing is just be as positive as you can. You know, today the universe provided me. Yeah, I had to freeze a little bit. I still can't feel my fingertips, but so what? I made a kid's day. No huss, no fuss. I'm still gonna be at home in time to kick it and enjoy the rest of my day. On a rainy day, it'll be a movie day. I'll probably watch All American and go, oh, no, he didn't, so many more times today. But I challenge you to just be a better you. I challenge you to be a better influence. I challenge you to spread positivity in your community today. And if you're not, you need to ask yourself why you're not. Step your game up. Be the change you want to see in your community. Don't make excuses. Because if you watch the video I did last night, and it'll be up here soon, it'll tell you. You know what I mean? It'll tell you how important it is to be there for people. It'll tell you how important it is for you to hold your homies accountable. You don't let people that you love do things half-ass. You just don't. You make them do it 100% right or nothing at all. But at the end of this thing, the most important part of helping people grow and growth within ourselves is love. So y'all have a happy Saturday. Stay up and be positive. Peace.